Whoa!
What's up?
How you doing, dude?
Doing great. That extra inning rule?
You don't like it?
I don't know. It depends. Do I get the RBI if I drive the guy in?
Of course. What do you mean? Yes, the stats all count. I'll tell you this. I was introduced to it the first time. Our youngest son is 14. When he was playing in a tournament at 8 years old, it was called like the California something rule. And so he started the next inning as the hitter with a guy on second. He ended up knocking him in. It was our arch rival whom we barely beat. And ever since then, I was like, this rule's great. We got to take this to Major League and call it the Brady Rose rule from now on. That's what we should have done.
That's all.
Did you guys practice it or not?
We practiced it like 3 times now.
And?
We ended in a tie. We would have had to go back out there again.
Now, that's funny. That's funny.
One time, neither run scored. The next time, both runners scored.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Out if we're going to bunt them over, see what we're going to do.
Yeah. So we just had Justin Turner on a few minutes ago, and I asked him about, like, does he still get the nerves and the anxiety? I mean, I know you're 2 days away from playing. He plays tomorrow, but how does this feel for opening day compared to the other ones that you've been a part of?
Oh, for sure. You still get the nerves, I think. I'm excited. I can't wait. I miss baseball so much. It's just it's been just tough being away. I want to play. I'm 8 months, no live competition. I need some sort of competition. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. I think all the guys are looking forward to it. We can't wait to go out there and compete. And there are going to be butterflies because it's baseball. You're playing against the best players in the world. So let's get after it.
So I can just tell you this from watching these exhibition games on TV with the crowd noise that's being pumped in. You can't tell that fans aren't there at some of the stadiums. Like some of the people that are operating the soundboard are a little bit more in tune than others right now. So it's going to take some time. Yeah. What is it like on the field?
The field, when we were just in Kansas City, and it was great. I thought they had the fountains turned on in the outfield.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can tell that there's nobody in the stands, but even seeing just the opposing teams' pitchers in the stands and just the players in there, it makes it feel a little bit more normal. You look up to the press box, you see the broadcast team up there, the media's up there. There's some people in the ballpark, I guess, but the crowd noise is nice.
Can you hear the broadcasters?
No, you can't. You take it, you swing and miss, and they're like, "Oh, that was a horrible swing."
That would have been good.
Be hilarious.
So we had you on Intentional Talk when we were just doing our social media shows, like back in May, and you were nice enough to give us a tour of the house. Do you remember the one thing that we were very surprised to see?
The Christmas tree was still up?
The Christmas. So it's now July.
It's still up. I've been in baseball mode. I've been at the field all day long. Reagan, my fiance yelled at me about putting her on the spot like that on MLB Network.
So don't bring her on right now. But that is, you know what? At this point, we're now 5 months away. Just keep it there.
Yeah, I know. We actually took it down for a day, put it back up because we got closer.
Where's the dog? The dog was the star of the interview last time.
He's probably in the pool out there.
Yeah.
He loves it. That's all he wants to do.
What's your pooch's name again?
Hank.
Oh, yeah. He was awesome. Yeah, you let him out and just let him. Dude just does a ton of laps every day, man.
Oh, he's the Michael Phelps of dogs. Just swims nonstop back and forth. We need to get him in some sort of competition.
That's cool. Speaking of competition, what was it like facing? Did you face Verlander intra squad? And
he's good. He's very good. I faced him when he was with Detroit. My first year in the big leagues in 2017, and he owned me. I was 0 for 10, I think, off of him. I got my first knock off of him this summer camp, and it was a bloop single over the shortstop, but I think he looks better now than he's looked since I've seen him.
Please tell me that as that was falling to the ground that you just started killing him on the way to
work. Well, I was just smiling because it was the first time I've ever, gotten to first base off the guy, so I was pumped up. But I will tell you this. I've never seen him look this good.
I know. I watched a few of those intra-squad games. I was like,
He's throwing 98. The slider's 90. It's like, I don't know, maybe that fixing the groin surgery helped him out. He looks unbelievable.
He does. I think he
You know
was
who
my preseason Cy Young pick. I think
McCullers looks amazing too.
Yeah, he does. And he'll tell you about it.
Oh yeah, he'll let you know because it is nasty.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good. How's Dusty, man? He's one of my favorite guys in the game.
Dusty's awesome. He's doing great. He's fired up for baseball. We all are. We can't wait to go out there and try and win some games for him. He's fired up. He's pumped up.
Dude, isn't he the coolest? He's 71.
The
He
coolest.
was wearing a mask yesterday that had like Baker Winery or whatever. Did you see it?
Baker Family Wines. Some free advertising.
Dude, that's pimp.
Oh, it's great. He's the man. He's locked in. He's ready for the year to start.
That's nice. So I asked Justin this, and I put the Dodgers, Astros, Yankees. I don't know how many other teams in there that it's World Series or bust for you guys because of the way you guys are constructed and just how good you are. In a 60-game season, is that a fair assessment?
100%. We gotta go. It's a sprint to the finish. You gotta win from day one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like playoff baseball, right? Starting off.
Yeah. So do you start like scoreboard watching Friday?
Yeah, immediately. Right away. I start looking right away. I'm like, all right, we're 1-0 or we're 0-1. What do we got to do? You know?
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I'm focused. I'm locked in on that. We gotta win and get to the playoffs.
That's awesome. Because every game, if you do the math, every game is essentially either a 3-game winning streak or a 3-game losing streak. So if you win 3 in a row, I mean, you know how hard it is to win 9 games in a row at this level. Like, that's huge.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm saying you have one bad week, it's like, uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
You have one good week, you're like, all right, we're in the driver's seat. Like you only get a place. I think we play each team in our division 10 times, maybe.
Mm-hmm. You do.
You better lock it in for those 10 games against those teams.
You better. So you grew up in New Mexico. Who were you a fan of?
My mom was the biggest Yankee fan in the world. So on Jeter with the day that Jeter retired his jersey, she was wearing my jersey on top, and then she was wearing her Jeter jersey underneath. Our Kitty's in here. What's up, her Kitty? He's a stud. She grew up loving the Yankees, and my dad always rooted, like whatever sport, whether it was football, basketball, baseball, they'd always root against each other to have like some sort of competition going on. So the kids always teamed up with my dad, and we always, like, I grew up loving the Red Sox, but then they had the Dukes in New Mexico, which was they were the AAA team for the Dodgers. So we like the Dodgers. There's I don't know. I like players, I think, a lot more.
Yeah.
I was a fan of Pedroia, a fan of Jeter.
Yeah. So was there a guy with, like, when you started playing and just broke into the bigs, where like he got to third base and you were like, oh my God, I can't believe dude's standing right there? Was there ever a time with that?
I don't know. Well, the first game that I played in was against the Yankees, so I saw A-Rod in the dugout. Beltran roped one at me my first at bat. I barely caught it. I mean, my first play on defense, barely caught it. Teixeira smoked one at me. Faced CC. Faced Andrew Miller, Chapman, Betances.
You got it all.
Tanaka. Like that first series, it was just, holy cow! This is the big leagues. This is awesome.
That's pretty good.
One person I would say probably Pujols.
The machine.
Yeah. When he was taking BP and I was talking to him for the first time, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah.
That's Albert Pujols.
Dude, that's awesome. That's so good. Because we forget that you guys, like, you grew up just like a lot of the people that are on this stream right now, a huge fan of the sport. And for you then to realize your dream and be face to face with all these guys, it's pretty damn awesome. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, all I ever wanted to do was play baseball. That's it.
Yeah.
I grew up loving the game. I was a bat boy for the New Mexico Lobos when I was 8 years old, and I looked up to all those guys playing college baseball.
Right.
That was the first time I got to meet, well, not meet, but see Dustin Pedroia play.
Mhm.
They were beating New Mexico like 15-1 at the time, and it was the 8th inning. He had routine ground ball to shortstop, and he was sprinted down the line and dove headfirst into first base. I was like, I love this guy.
It's awesome. It's good.
But yeah, it's hard work, and that's it, and loving the game.
All right, two things. I know that you got to roll. I know that you're a big part of the Easton family, which is awesome. Yep. Which is awesome. So we see you doing those instructional videos. If there's a 30-second thing that kids who are even in quarantine, is there a drill or something that they could do if they're using their Easton glove or whatever, what can they be working on right now?
Yeah, they posted the 3-ball drill that I've been doing since I was a little kid. The guy who taught me how to play shortstop, I was a catcher in high school, and then they tried to turn me into playing the infield. So he taught me that 3-ball drill, and it's really working on your footwork and and just being able to read a hop the correct way. But if I was in quarantine, I would go up against a wall. I had a brick wall in my backyard, any kind of wall. You could use a tennis ball or a baseball, and I would throw the ball against the wall and make it to where I get a short hop, and I'd do it straight on first, so I could just catch it straight on with 2 hands. Then I'd throw it off the wall and have a short hop and catch it one-handed. Then I'd open my stance. Let me see if I can. Let me get Reagan to hold the phone for a second, so she can.
Thank you.
So she can.
Thank you, Reagan.
Reagan, need you for a second.
I love it when we have to change zip codes walking through
just
a house.
Right there. We're on Instagram Live for Easton. Okay, put it down, turn it down so you can see my feet. Okay, so you throw the ball against the wall and you catch it straight on with 2 hands. Then you catch it with 1 hand, and then you switch your feet like this, so it's a forehand, and you throw it against the wall, and you catch the short hop this way. Then you catch the backhand, throw it against the wall, backhand, and then you flip your feet so where it's like a on the run backhand, deep in the hole at short, deep in the hole at third, and you gotta catch the short hop and then switch your feet, and you can do all that. You can do all of that by like a tennis ball against the wall. You catch it and you just freeze after you catch it and stick it, and then once you get more advanced with it, you can throw it against the wall, catch it, and then move your feet like you're gonna make a throw. And those are just some hands drills that we do. If you have a brother or sister at home that you're gonna do a drill with, you can have them stand maybe 10 feet away and just toss a ball up in the air, and you full speed run like you're on the run, and you go and grab the short hop off the ground. But those are some good hands drills for defense that you can do. You can do them barehanded, or you could do them with that nice Easton glove.
Nice. Good call.
Either way.
All right. I've got 2 boys. You met my younger one. My older one, who's almost 20, he wants to let you know one thing, and this is Josh. Josh, say hi.
All right, hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. I picked you in fantasy this year, so.
It's a great pick.
I got you at 8. I was pretty happy about it. I wanted Lindor, but he already went a little high.
All right. I was thinking maybe you would have had the 1st or 2nd overall, but all right.
Yeah,
I know. Isn't that crazy? We fell to 8. I was like, you got Bregman at 8.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I was like, that's a steal.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
So no pressure, but it's really his extra college money this year. That's all. It's fine.
Hey, you mentioned the word pressure. I think for all the baseball players in this chat, I think that once you get to the next level and the next level, people think that there's going to be added pressure when you're playing the game, but the biggest thing with pressure is put pressure on yourself in practice So that way when the pressure comes in the game, you're ready for it.
Nice. It's nice. All right, dude. Listen, I appreciate the time greatly. Good luck Friday against Seattle and Marco Gonzalez.
Thank you. He's
lefty
tough.
Yeah, he's figured it out. Good for him. It's good.
He's good.
All right, dude. Tell all the Astros and my man Dusty we say hi. I really appreciate the time. Tell Reagan thank you very much for letting us invade your home yet again. And I'll send you guys I'll send you a Christmas ornament, and it'll get there. And you can pop it right up there.
A picture of you and Millar for the tree would be perfect.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you guys need target practice on your dartboard, so why not? Perfect.
Bye, guys. See you, Easton family. You guys have a good one. Everybody stay safe.
You got it. Alex Bregman, thank you, man.